Hello YouTube and welcome to episode 2 of our Sapphire series. And in this episode I mainly want to go over arguments, so basically anything after a command is run. So we're going to go ahead and just do this with an avatar command, so we're going to create a new file called avatar.ts. We're going to do what we did in the command, in the ping command from episode 1. So we're importing command and importing message. And then is it a default class? No, it's just a normal class. So we're going to do export class avatar command extends our command like so. We need our public constructor, which is going to have context command.context and options command.options. Then our super with context inside of it, and our options with our existing options. Then we want to extend onto that and add our name of the command, which is avatar. Aliases, I can't think of any for an avatar command, but you guys can add what you want. As for description, display, members, or no, let's do users, Discord avatar. And then we're going to go ahead and add options. We want to do size, and I guess we can do format as well. And again, we want our full category, which should be general. Then we also want our message run function, which passes through a message. Now, we're going to import args from Sapphire Framework and add it to our parameters for the message run function. And this is where we access our arguments. This video is proudly sponsored by HostingBot, a cheap, fast and reliable hosting company. They provide a selection of services to suit your hosting needs, including Discord bot hosting, servers, and website hosting. Why should you use this company compared to other companies? That is because HostingBot does not oversell their resources and they own their own hardware in their own data centers. With our discount code, you can host your Discord bot for as cheap as under $2. Use the code Monoxity at checkout. If you're having doubts, just look at all these happy customers. So first off, we're going to want a user. So we're going to import user from discord.js. So we'll do user, which is a type of user. We want to make this into an async function, asynchronous, as this argument picking, I think it's called, is asynchronous. So we want to await args.pick. Then as you can see, you get all these types come up, but in our case we want to fetch not a member, we want to fetch a user. But if it throws an error, we're going to catch it and we're going to default it to ourselves. So if it can't fetch the user, it would default to the message.author. So there's that. We want to get our options. This part isn't asynchronous. So we're going to do const size, which is a number. And we're going to pass this inside of a number. Args.notPick, args.getOptions. Was it get? It's getOption, isn't it? And we're going to do size. Or we'll do 1024, like so. And then same for format. It's only going to be a variety of options. So I think it's PNG. I don't know. We'll just set this to any. So I'm not typing all the possibilities right now, but we're going to do args get option format, or it will default it to, let's say, PNG. Okay. So now we've got those We're gonna do something else. We'll add a little bit of error handling, okay? So if we're gonna make an array, PNG. Remember the exclamation mark at the start, by the way, we're checking basically the opposite. So PNG, JPG, JPEG. I think, no, I don't think GIF's actually an option, or is it? I don't know. But I think GIF's on the dynamic property. We'll just set these three for now. There's probably more, which you guys can add later on if you do discover that. But we do includes format. Then format is just going to equal our default PNG, like so. Okay, so this is probably a bit scuffy, but it works. Okay. And now all we're simply going to do from here, size, we're probably going to want a similar filter for the size as well, to be honest. Yeah. So we'll do if. Now what's the possible sizes? I think you can get 128, 256, 512, 1024, 2048, and 4096. So includes size. Size is going to equal, we need to change this to a let because you cannot change a constant. 1024. Yeah, that's our error handling. Again, it's probably a bit scuffy. There's probably better ways to do this. Criticize me in the comments. But yeah, that's how we're doing it today. Then we're going to do return message.channel.send. And we want to send the avatar. Actually, let's make an embed. That way I can show you guys how to use embeds as well. So we're going to do const embed. We're going to import message embed from discord.js. And create a new instance of it. Then from here, we can do set title we'll use today. Avatar, and I'll just do a pipe. Template literals. User.tag. We're going to set a color to the embed, because why not? There's these options. You can use a color hex, whatever you wish. But in my case, I want to use... We'll use dark orange. That's a random color. Honestly, I weren't thinking or anything. Then we're going to do set image. And this is where the fun comes in. User.display avatar URL, which is a function. The format is going to be... Well, we just leave it at that because... Now, you can do format like this, but they have the same variable name. So if you just do format on its own, it's going to default to this, pretty much. Okay. I can see there's a type right there, dynamic image format. We'll worry about that later. And then again, size. The same applies here, although we have got an error. Allowed image size. That's actually a type. Okay, cool. So we'll import that. Allowed image size. So instead of doing this as a number, it's going to be an allowed image size. Although type number is not allowed here. Do args like that. Does that work? It's a string. Oh no, you meant to do this. Right, do you know what? We won't include all that. We'll set it to any. I think that'll be the better option here, okay? As you can see, it got rid of the error. If you guys want to say it strictly to that type, go ahead. Alright. Now we're going to return the message. So send, and it is an object. Or options. We'll pass through embeds, which is an array, because you can have multiple embeds in a single message. And pass through our embed variable that we just created. And we can save it. And now we can simply run our TSC command and start the bot. Let's give it a test. I hope it works first try. So if I just do avatar on its own, it sends my avatar. If I do avatar size equals 128, yeah, it sent a smaller version. I like that. What if I was to put an invalid size? 30. It defaults to 1024. If we do avatar, let's get the Monoxity avatar, shall we? So if I copy the ID Monoxity, there's an example of it doing it to another user. And then avatar, I want a black background with Monoxity, so we can do format equals JPG. And it does it in JPEG format. So that's an avatar command showing you how to use the Sapphire arguments and options. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in a later episode.